Hey guys, today in Scratch I'm going to do something fun. And these next lessons, which I'm going to break up into parts, will help you make a very amazing game. So let's get started. As you can see, I already have one open. Let's go to backdrops and let's color in a backdrop. So let's go color this in. I want to make it yellow. That sounds like a good idea. Let's go paint it. Let's make it 100 so we can paint more easier. Okay, so let's just go paint around this place. And don't mind if you go off the page a bit. It doesn't matter because it won't actually show on the background. So when you're done with the yellow, we're going to do something much more different than what we would have done in our original video. Delete the cat, then click the paint button on choose a sprite. Let's make one with a rectangle. Let's take a big rectangle, except not that big. Let's just change the size. Let's change it to like 50. There we go. Actually, let's change it to 29. Now you can barely see it. Let's go back and change it to 35 now. There you go. That's the exact size I wanted, but it's yellow and the background's yellow, so I don't want that. Let's change it. Let's change it to red, and then let's write something. As you know, I said we were going to try and make a game. So for this, let's write start. There we go. So then when you would click it, it would start the game. So let's copy this. Let's duplicate it 3 times. There you go. You got 4 buttons now. So let's go put them in some sort of order. And then there we go. Actually, let's make it a bit like this. Let's make it apart somehow. Okay, so there you go. You got that done with. Now that we got the 4 buttons, let's start with the code. Right before that, let's make different buttons. So for this, instead of start, let's make it controls. And let's make that smaller as well. So for now, I've already showed you the paint option where you can make your own sprite. You can upload your own sprite, or you could draw your own sprite, which is pretty cool. Okay, now I don't want this to be red, so let's change it to a different color. Oh, no, not that. Let's go to paint, and then let's make it green. There we go. Now the controls button is green. So let's go to the next one. I want to make this blue. Next one, I want to make it pink. So let's make the pink one. Let's make it help. Okay, that looks good. And for the blue ones, let's see what you would want to do. How about we do language? Actually, no, maybe not. How about we do, maybe we shouldn't have a fourth button. Yeah, let's take out the fourth button. Then let's put 2 buttons down here. Let's put one in the middle right here. There you go. So you got start, controls, and help. Let's actually go to the backdrop again. And let's make some sort of game title. For me, I'm not sure what I would want, but it would be something interesting. So we also want to change the font if we want to make it interesting. So let's make it something like Rocket Blast, maybe? Rocket Blast. Yeah, that sounds like a good name. So let's make it a bit bigger, and then there we go. Rocket Blast is now right over here, as you can see. So then let's go back here. Let's change the R into a R. Okay, there we go. Then let's make it a little text this time. Let's say the game. Rocket Blast, the game. So you can actually change the size. So I'm going to make it like that. Rocket Blast, the game. It actually sounds cool because Rocket Blast is like something that inspires. So you should think of something that will inspire them to play. Okay, now let's do something with the help section. Right before that, let's save. Now let's go to backdrops. Let's click duplicate. I want to take off the Rocket Blast for this one. Rocket Blast and the game. For this one, I'm going to write something. And that will be welcome to Rocket Blast. Rocket Blast. A place where you can blast. Place where you can blast things. Let's just write things. Welcome to Rocket Blast, a place where you can blast things into outer space, let's say. Let's also move that so you can actually see it. Welcome to Rocket Blast, a place where you can blast things into the deep, unknown space. There will be rules in the game. So I will tell you the most important ... And that is, now let's write it in a new text box. Have fun! Well, there we go, guys. We got that done with. So for this, we're actually going to be using messages. So let's go back to help. And then it's like, let's go to events. Let's do the when green flag clicked, when this sprite clicked, and when I receive a message block. Let's make a new message called help. Let's click OK. And then it's like when I receive help, let's say hide. Because you don't want it to be showing when this comes up, do you? No. So, let's go back and let's put it underneath the when green flag clicked, a show block. And then let's do when this sprite clicked, broadcast the message. Then it will send out to all of them. So, let's put, you can just simply hover over a sprite to put a simple code in. So let's put it in the start one too. So if you can see, it has printed right into here, which is pretty cool. Now, let's put it into the backdrop, except when I receive help, I want it to change to backdrop too, then it will change to this. So let's also make when green flag clicked, switch to the first backdrop so it doesn't leave it hanging. So let's try that. Rocket Blast the game. See, it's gone. But these two don't show up. So that's why we need to take this and put it into each sprite. Now let's try. So it looks like it didn't come into start. There we go. Help. Now that's gone. We will actually be having a small back button here. And when we click that, the back button will take you back to the start. So that's all we're going to be doing today. I hope you come back for part 2, where we're going to do even more. See you.